Ever wondered what it's like to walk the ancient streets of Rome? Ah, Rome, the eternal city, whistling tales of antiquity and whispers of the past. The city's history is as expansive as the Roman Empire itself, spanning thousands of years and brimming with incredible stories of emperors, gladiators, philosophers, and artists. Let's embark on a journey back in time to the city's humble roots as a small village nestled on the banks of the Tiber River. Picture it, Rome, a fledgling settlement, yet destined to become the heart of a civilization that would shape the world. It's a city that has seen it all, from the birth of democracy to the rise and fall of empires. As you meander down the cobblestone streets, you'll encounter landmarks that have stood the test of time. The Colosseum, a behemoth of stone and history, looms in the distance. It's hard to imagine that this was once the stage for epic gladiatorial battles and public spectacles. Walking through its arches, you might just hear the echoes of the roaring crowd and feel a sudden urge to shout, "Are you not entertained?" Then there's the Roman Forum, the epicenter of political, commercial, and social life in ancient Rome. Today, it's a sprawling ruin of architectural fragments that stir the imagination. Not far from there, the Pantheon, a testament to Roman engineering prowess, stands defiantly against the march of time. Its massive dome is a sight to behold, a reminder of the city's grandeur in its heyday. Rome isn't just a city, it's a time capsule, a living museum where every corner holds a story, every stone whispers a secret. It's a place where the past and present intertwine, where modern cafes and boutiques rub shoulders with ancient ruins. It's where history lives and breathes, inviting you to step into its rich tapestry and become a part of the narrative. So, if you're a history buff, Rome is like an all-you-can-eat buffet, a feast of stories, sights, and experiences that will satiate your appetite for knowledge and leave you craving for more. So, what are you waiting for? The ancient city beckons. But Rome isn't just about history, it's a living, breathing city with its own unique culture and traditions. This city's culture is a vibrant tapestry woven from centuries of art, music, and of course, tradition. In Rome, art is not merely confined to hushed museum halls, it spills over into the streets, splashed onto walls in vibrant murals, and fills the city's squares in the form of striking statues and fountains. From the Renaissance masterpieces in the Vatican museums to the contemporary art scene in neighborhoods like Pineto, Rome is a feast for the eyes of any art lover. And let's not forget the music. The melodious strains of a violin echo through the cobbled streets, reflecting the city's deep-seated love for music. From classical operas in the Teatro dell'Opera di Roma to lively street performances in Piazza Navona, music in Rome is as diverse as it is omnipresent. Now, let's talk about the Roman tradition of la passeggiata. This is an evening stroll taken by locals where they meander through the city's streets, often stopping to chat with friends or enjoy a gelato. It's a delightful tradition that perfectly encapsulates the relaxed Roman lifestyle. And let's be honest, with all the pasta, pizza, and tiramisu you'll be enjoying here, a leisurely evening stroll might be just what the doctor ordered. However, it's not just about burning off those extra calories. La Passeggiata is a prime opportunity to immerse yourself in the local culture, observe the Romans in their natural habitat, and maybe even make a few friends along the way. And if people watching is your thing, there's no better place than Rome. The city's piazzas are bustling with life, filled with animated conversations, passionate debates, and spontaneous displays of Italian flair. So, whether you're an art connoisseur or a people watcher, Rome's culture has something for you. From its vibrant art scene to its rich musical heritage, from the tradition of La Passeggiata to the lively social scene, Rome invites you to dive in and lose yourself in its captivating culture. Speaking of pasta, let's talk about two of Rome's other great loves, food and shopping. Now, when in Rome, you have to indulge in the city's gastronomic delights. Rome is a paradise for food lovers, with its mouth-watering pastas, pizzas, and of course, gelatos. You haven't truly experienced Rome until you've had a scoop of creamy, dreamy gelato on a hot summer day. It's like a little piece of heaven right here on Earth. And let's not forget Rome's coffee, an elixir so divine it could very well replace your morning alarm clock. And for those with a sweet tooth, you can't miss the cornetto, Rome's answer to the croissant, but sweeter, lighter, and dare I say, even better. Sink your teeth into one of these with your morning coffee, and you'll be starting your day off on the right foot. But Rome isn't just about the food, it's also about the shopping. From the bustling markets to the stylish boutiques, Rome is a shopper's paradise. If you're looking for designer labels, head over to Via dei Condori, where you'll find the likes of Gucci, Prada, and Armani. If you prefer vintage, don't worry, Rome has you covered. Head over to Mercato Monte, one of Rome's oldest markets, where you'll find everything from vintage clothes to antique furniture. And if you're a foodie who loves to cook, you'll want to check out the food markets. From fresh produce to cheese and cured meats, these markets are a feast for the senses. Just don't forget to bring an extra suitcase for all your food souvenirs. Trust me, you'll need it. And here's a little secret. Rome's best souvenirs aren't in the tourist shops, they're in the local grocery stores. From olive oil to pasta, and yes, even wine, you can bring a little piece of Rome back home with you. So, if you're a foodie or a shopaholic, Rome is your paradise. As the sun sets, Rome transforms into a city of lights and life. The Eternal City doesn't just clock out when the day does. No. As the last rays of sun bid the ancient ruins adieu, Rome just slips into her evening wear and brings out her dancing shoes. And let me tell you, Rome knows how to throw a party. You see, Romans are no strangers to la dolce vita, the sweet life. They've been perfecting it for centuries. The city pulses with an energetic nightlife that ranges from boisterous bars and trendy nightclubs to serene open-air concerts and operas. So whether you're a fan of the classics or more into the modern beats, Rome has you covered. Now let's talk about getting around this city after dark. Rome's public transportation system is pretty robust with its metro system and buses. They run until midnight, so you can hop from one hotspot to another without breaking a sweat, or, breaking the bank with cab fares. But let's not forget about the quintessential Italian passion for life. It extends to their driving too. Now, I'm not saying that all Italian drivers are speed demons with a penchant for close calls. But I'm not saying that either. So, if you're feeling adventurous, why not take a late-night Vespa ride through the city? Just remember, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, but maybe with a helmet on. And if you're not much of a party animal, don't worry. The city offers quieter nighttime activities as well. You can take a leisurely stroll through the city's beautifully lit streets or enjoy a gelato under the starlit Roman sky. There's just something magical about Rome at night, something that makes you feel alive. So if you're a night owl or a thrill seeker, Rome keeps the party going. So there you have it, a taste of Rome, a city that's a feast for the senses. Our journey began with the ancient city, where we found ourselves walking in the footsteps of gladiators and emperors. The echoes of the past are still palpable in the Colosseum, the Roman Forum, and the Pantheon. Whether you're a history buff or not, it's impossible not to be awed by the grandeur of these millennia-old structures. We then delved into the city's vibrant culture and traditions. From the passionate performances at the Teatro dell'Opera to the intricate craftsmanship of local artisans, Rome's cultural scene is as rich as its history. And let's not forget the city's countless museums and art galleries where you can get lost among masterpieces by the likes of Michelangelo and Caravaggio. Next, we savored the mouth-watering delights of Roman cuisine. From the classic cacio e pepe to the sumptuous supply, every meal is a culinary adventure. And if you're a shopaholic, Rome's stylish boutiques and bustling markets are a treasure trove of fashion, antiques, and unique souvenirs. As the sun sets, Rome's nightlife comes alive. Whether you fancy a quiet evening in a cozy wine bar, a night of dancing in a trendy club, or a moonlit stroll along the Tiber, there's something for everyone. And don't worry about getting around. With its extensive metro and bus network, plus the ubiquitous Vespas, Rome is a city that's easily navigated, even after a glass or two of vino. But as they say, all good things must come an end. Rome, with its timeless beauty and irresistible charm, will leave you saying arrivederci with a heavy heart and a full stomach. But remember, in Rome, arrivederci doesn't just mean goodbye, it's more of a see you again. Because once you've had a taste of the Eternal City, you'll definitely want to come back for more. So, are you ready to take a bite out of the Eternal City? Rome is waiting for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Platinum Passport.